All right, so we're back today. We're going to be looking at we're not going to be looking at the PowerPoint. We're going to be looking at the assignment sheet here. We're looking at doing the hinge piece. And we're looking at this. We see that we have a total depth of 16, a total height of 32, but we don't know the total overall dimension across the backside of this object. So what I'm going to do is take 13, 10, 9. We know this is 10 because it's symmetrical to this. We know it's 13 because it's symmetrical to that. Basically a mirror copy. So we go 13, 10, 9, 10, 13, and we end up with 55. So I'm going to make a 55 by 32 box, and I will extrude it 16. So let's go do that. Oh, I see something I forgot to do. I'm going to take that back out. We'll come back in here, start this sketch, go up to Tools, Document Settings. We'll change units from inches to millimeters because I forgot to do that and tell it OK. We'll come back in here to Sketch and we'll draw again. All right, so 55, tab 32, enter. All right, and now we will extrude it 16. Okay. That's the overall shape of what we got. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to start a sketch on this front, and I'm going to come in here, find my center point of the object by the green dot. There we go. I'm going to draw a line up above it and tell it OK. And I'm going to turn this line into a construction line. Now, the construction line exists in there, and it acts kind of as a reference point. It's something I can measure off of. It's something I can create distance from. I can draw to it, but it's not part of my physical representation of my object. So with that being said, I'm going to take and create this cutout, this one, and this one. So I know this is 13 this way, and I know that it's 32 overall, and the thickness of this is 7. So if I subtract 7 from 32, that gives me 25. So I've got 13 by 25, and I'm going to extrude it 16. So let's come in here and look at that. 13, 25, enter. Come over here, do another one. 13, 25, enter. All right, so I'm done with rectangle tool, and I'll get out of that. Now, I'm going to come in here, probably somewhere around here, and I'm going to go, let's do 7.5, or actually, nope, 6.5, excuse me, 6.5, enter, go this way, 6.5, enter. No. Cancel. Take one of those out, bring the line tool back in. Go 6.5, tab 0, enter. All right. Come on. All right, so we have that in here, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of these. I don't need these measurements. They do nothing to complicate it. All right, so I've got that. So let's look back over here. So I've got my 13, and then we need to figure out what these are. I'm gonna go with 9. Sounds like a good measurement to me. All right, so let's come over here. We'll do dimension. Make it 9, enter. And this one, all right, we're good. So I've got 9 and 9. All right, so I've got that. We know it's 13 this way, 9 this way. So let's come in here, we'll do come in here. I'm going to come down 15-ish. Tab, enter. I'm going to go over 9, enter. We're going to come back up. All right, so that is off. Look horrible. So we'll dimension from here to here, make this 4.5. Okay, and it moves it over. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line down here to create the box. Draw a line up here to create this box. Okay, now we're ready to use the extrusion tool to cut these. Click on it, set it to cut, set distance to all. And let's just select our objects. Uh-oh. It's not liking that. So let's hit cancel. Let's come back in here and see why. So I'm going to go back to sketch and hit extend. Do that. Do that. Let me cancel this. Get rid of that guy. We should have it. Let's go see. It doesn't like that one. All right, so it doesn't like that one. Let's come back over here. Let's get this guy out of here. All right, come over here, extend. There we go. And trim. Yeah, that's better. You tell it okay. So we've got that. All right, so let's go back to our dimension sheet and let's look at these front chamfers. Now, I've got 6, and that's a 45, 6, and that's a 45, I'm pretty sure. But if we take 40 and subtract it from 55, that gives us 15, which gives me 7.5 on each end, 7.5 on each end. So let's go in and try this. We'll just use a regular chamfer for now. We'll make it 6. Okay. We'll do another one over here. And hit apply. Let's look at it from the top. Does that look right? Very well. We're good. We'll come in here and sketch. I'm going to put a, let's find it, 7. Okay. Hit cancel. And if we look at this, this circle is tangent to an imaginary line if we were to draw it across here. And I'm just going to go and do that, and you'll see what I mean. Come in here, we'll put it in. All right, cancel. And I'm going to make it a construction line. Then under constraint, I'm going to come up here, click on this, and click on that, and make it tangent. And it works. So, come back in here. We'll do the same thing over here. Let's come up here. Where are we at? All right, make a 7. If you're not quite sure what I did there, I used the center point of this area to match up with the center point of this area to create one exactly the same distance as this one in its little area over here. Now, turn it, Submit. There we go. We'll come in here, draw one as well. This surface, well, let me tell it, on this surface, I want to draw my circle. Come up here, come over here. We'll put a 7 in. Okay. Right mouse click, hit cancel. Now this is where we have to kind of look at it and think. So we know that we're spaced evenly here and we're not spaced evenly here. So if we think about it, this is going to be 6 plus 3.5. So 6.5 down. And we'll just make 6.5. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we end up with when we do this. And set the distance to all, set it to cut. Click on that guy, click on that guy, click on that. Oh, that's right. Different sketches, rough. So we'll edit these and extrude them as well. Finish. Eventually, oh my goodness, eventually I will get it. Here we go. Click on this guy. Excuse me. This guy. This guy. Tell it okay. And that is the hinge piece. Yep. Yep. I like it. Maybe make it a little thinner in here, but other than that, we're good. So guys, this is what I'm expecting of you for the hinge piece. We kind of had to come up with a dimension here. We had to kind of come up with a dimension here and here. Don't worry about it. Get it as close as what you think it is. There is no exact dimension on it. I'm not looking for that. Okay, we kind of look at the sketch. We can see what we've got. 15, 13, 9. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's do our best with it. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. This is what we're going to do for the hinge piece. Like I said, we will have some ones coming up for practice where I'm going to tell you create this object using the extrusion and the circle tool. That's what we'll do. Until then, just keep plugging away, guys.